And to do it in a proper manner now, yes, now, contendo, I have the honor of inviting to this podium Dr. Adeyemisi Adenito, so that we can do proper welcoming of Daddy this morning. I know Daddy will be like, look at that. Daddy is humility pastor. Daddy, may I want to grow old, though we will do it the way we are supposed to do it, sir. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Adigwega, for doing it the way you're supposed to do it. For those who are just joining SQI for the first time, I think I will always share this story with you. My meeting with Reverend Taiwo Kwajobi was a divine one, like clearly divine. We got to Gomosho, SQI got to Gomosho in 2008, and by 2009 it was looking as if we have already crashed. But we in 2010 we were working to come back again, and it was so tough. But when things are tough, that's when you become a prayer warrior. So you pray well, and then it was that I saw him telling me that I will stay with you till you succeed. That was in 2010. That's like 15 years ago. I will stay with you till you succeed. So I went to his office, and I told him, he didn't know me. I introduced myself. Well, who cares? And I told him the dream I had. The response Baba gave me was, that was God talking to you, not me. He was only using my face. And I said, okay, but at least he used your face. Because I think he can see the sign then that this is trouble. This boy is going to be a trouble. Like, he telling me that I told him in the dream, I will stay with you till you succeed, means you will keep coming into this office. So he wanted to maybe avoid that trouble. And he said, it's God. I said, it's your face. So I kept going back to him. And I must tell you, since that time, 15 years ago, Baba has not only told me, he has mentored SQI. So if you don't know the value of what we are bringing to you this morning, so I'm bringing that mentored me to you, to also speak to you. I hope you understand that. And I don't go to his presence being distracted. I'm too smart to do that. Go to his presence and now checking Facebook, or checking TikTok. Those few minutes with him, I know what it did. Baba is not a tech person, even though he loves tech. But he's not a tech person. Yet, any skill you have in life, if your understanding of life is missing, forget it. You just keep struggling, even as a talented person, as a gifted person. So that's knowledge about life, how life should be, that you and I need, is what we are bringing to you here again. So without, I think, only Aboro Laman Sofomolo Abi, right? Yeah. So, well, I don't know if you still feel proud. Getting busy with your phone while Baba is talking this morning. Or you will be as smart as myself to take note of every wise word that will be coming out from his mouth. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we have the honor of hosting a man whose work has quietly shaped many lives and leaders across different spheres, globally. Our guest, Reverend Taiwo Kwajobi, is a respected thought leader, mentor and counselor. He is widely regarded as a calm but voice of wisdom. At SQI within this mindtalk community, we consider his presence a great privilege. We value his investment in young minds and his commitment to helping people become the best version of themselves. With deep respect, please join me. And if you can, with warm welcome to mindtalk, Reverend Taiwo Kwajobi. director, please. Please celebrate my director. Thank you very much. Please be seated. The Lord will honor you. SQI, how are you doing? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Glad to be with you again. Director, I'm going to like you about our announcement. I'm going to like you about our announcement here. Oh, yeah, can you do nearly 15 years?
No, I won't call her lady.
Director, the Lord bless you. I want to celebrate the mindtalk team. I cannot afford to jump protocol. Ìyàwó director mi, òkú tọ́jú ọkọ rẹ̀. The Lord bless you. The mindtalk team, you are doing an amazing job. Please celebrate mindtalk team. There is no year I come for mindtalk and I'm not excited, impressed, and grateful to God for the kind of standard that we have set. I want to say thank you very much. Please keep it up. Beyond SQI, wherever you find yourself, please keep the standard high. This is a very high standard. Thank you very much. Asiwaju, ṣé Jagaba ni àbí Asiwaju without Jagaba? Without Jagaba. Asiwaju, that was a good review. That was a good review. The Lord bless you. The Lord bless you. And this small but mighty. When I enter, I was expecting to see Mercy. So when I saw this snow, I said, Mercy to produce another. Please celebrate Janet. Celebrate Janet. The Lord bless you. The Lord bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. You're doing a good job. Thank you so much. Oshogbo. What leaders do?
First of all, they motivate.
They motivate.
They build.
They build.
They correct.
They correct.
They direct.
They direct.
And they what's it called? They instruct.
They instruct. Please celebrate him. What's your name?
Joshua.
Joshua. The Lord bless you. The Lord bless you. You have been rebuked in this place by a leader before. Let me see your hand. Even you. Emmanuel. All right. You have rebuked somebody in this place before. Definitely. Now listen, please. Everybody listen. We're going somewhere. We're not wasting time at all. Everything you have listed now that leaders do to you in this place. The topic of this morning says, do it to your... Are we communicating? Do it to yourself. My leader, you can now take your seat. Let's leave the students. Come, they are not through yet. We listed about 10. Can we quickly recollect them? Number 1. So we say motivate yourself. They do what? They teach. We say teach yourself. They guide. We say guide yourself. They correct. This is what the problem is. How do you correct yourself? In fact, the word used earlier was rebuke. Am I correct? How do you rebuke? If you say self-leadership, we are saying produce leadership for yourself. Rebuke yourself. How do you rebuke yourself? Mommy? First, acknowledge that you make a mistake.
Then after that, you know the reason why you made the mistake and what you should do to correct the mistake.
Thank you very much.
If it's to say sorry, you will say sorry. If to go back
to yourself,
you say yes.
I mean, please come and celebrate.
Yes. Then we now think of the way to move
forward, to correct the error.
Yes.
I love that.
Does anybody want to add to that? Rebuking yourself, self-rebuke. How do you do it practically? Anybody? All right, I can see hand there. I'm coming.
Okay, I would say telling yourself the truth.
Telling yourself the truth.
Yes.
Don't deceive yourself.
Sometimes it might hurt, but just tell you.
Oh man, sometimes it might hurt. Taiwo is my name. I want to rebuke myself. I say, Kai, Taiwo, you are stupid. You have done this wrongly. Somebody will say, how can you tell yourself you are stupid? Rebuke yourself. I can say hand here.
That's what I wanted to say, but I'll just...
Please say it again. Let's have it feminine.
When we make mistakes,
Make mistakes?
yes, we have to acknowledge our mistakes to ourselves.
Acknowledge the mistake by yourself.
Take that step to correct
To get it corrected.
Yes, not to go back to it.
Thank you
we have
very
to be
much.
realistic.
Thank you very
with
much.
Ourselves.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's save some time. I've had a wonderful contribution. Let's save some time. Mind talk is the topic. Taiwo is my name. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Leadership is the capacity. Ashiwaju defined it from John Maxwell's perspective the other time, and that was a perfect definition idea. Leadership is. That's the shortest definition of leadership from John Maxwell. I agree. During ministers' conference on that concept, our theme that year was leadership, and they asked me to talk on leadership is influence. So I came in from the perspective of John Maxwell, but this is another definition: the capacity to rally people around a given goal with the sole aim of achieving it. Three things here: rally people. You are not a leader unless you have people following you. If nobody is following you, you are just taking the show. A leader is someone that has people following him. Number two, there is a goal to fulfill. Every leader is appointed because there is an assignment to be accomplished. We say we have mind talk team. The reason why we have mind talk team is because there is mind talk. If there is no assignment called mind talk, there will be no need for a team. So before you are appointed a leader, there is an assignment on ground. There is a goal to be achieved. And the aim is to achieve it. Now, self-leadership. I can simply replace this. The capacity to rally myself, to inspire myself, motivate myself, around my life goal, life purpose. Are we together now? With the sole aim of what? Achieving it. In this case now, it is you. Everything is about you. The capacity to rally myself. Rally myself. Rally myself. My father died when I was 1 year. And one day, I was just thinking about the future. I knew that day, I was still very young. I think about 12. I was still very young. I knew today that day I was not sitting alone. I was not sitting alone. Where's that, my students? Let me disturb you again. Out? That's serious. Let me have another person. Another student. All right, let's give it to the lady. Emmanuel, thank you. Standing before you is
Sharon.
Sharon. Sharon has spirit. She has soul. The spirit and the soul live inside the body. Are we together now? There is a spirit, there is a soul, and both live in the body. Meaning now that Sharon can be described in three perspectives: the spirit, the soul, and the body. Let me tell you this. The topic of our discussion today, if it is very, very clear to you, you have a lot to achieve in future. The reason is because the goal that this lady sets, the spirit may be saying yes to it. Even the soul may be saying yes to it. And the body will be working contrary. Are we together now? Self-leadership. ability to tell the body to cooperate with my destiny. You have an assignment to submit tomorrow. That assignment carry about 30 marks in SQI. If you don't pass it, you are going to repeat. And the body is saying, oh, you are tired, go and sleep. The spirit want to do the assignment, the soul want to do the assignment, the body is pulling you back. Self-leadership, ability to tell the body, I have a goal to fulfill. Come and get up. Self-leadership. So the spirit will rebuke the body. The soul will motivate the body. Come on, my body, don't worry. Let's finish this assignment. Item 7 is waiting for you. You tell your body to, that is motivation. You are the only one in the room, but you are having a meeting between your spirit, your soul, and the body for the purpose of are we together now? You have an assignment to submit, and your mind is just at Kunle's birthday party. You know that Kunle is rich. Ibeyema 4, Igoma po. Rice yema waste. Awero yema tobi. So your mind is just going there. Omo, you are missing something. As you are pressing the code, your mind is there. Omo, why don't you just close this thing and just dash there? You won't spend more than 3 hours. Just dash there and dash back. Self-leadership, ability to tell the body this, look, I love Kunle. His birthday is dear to my heart, but this goal must be achieved. Self-leadership, there is no director there in your room to rebuke you. Your lecturer is not there to rebuke you. In fact, there is nobody. You are the only one seated taking a decision for your destiny. Self-leadership. May I tell you that this is where most people fail. For those of you who are Christian in the house, loaded as Samson was, he failed at self-leadership. The story of Samson, you remember the story of Samson? Self-leadership. Ability to tell the body what the body needs to do. And that is what we are here for this morning. I'm not going to waste your time. I have just one slide to show you, and I want you to please come along with me. All the talk may not benefit you, but there is one sentence that will cause a transformation in your life. I have prayed for you, and you will not miss that sentence in the name of Jesus Christ. So let's move very quickly. Where are my media people? Let's move. Right. This is self-leadership. This is others' leadership. Everything within this circle fall within your area of control. You can manage them. You can manage the time you go to bed. You can manage how you react when people abuse you. You can manage your assignment. You can manage the food you eat and whatever. But there are things you cannot manage. Everything around here depends on external factors. Factors like SQI management and their policies. Factors like the government policies in your state and in Nigeria as a whole. Factors like the weather. Rain just starts. You don't have control over rain. You need just to make a decision whether to put your head or to return to bed. If you put your head, it will result to something. If you return to bed, it will return to something. We're going to see that as we move on now. But we are talking about this circle this morning. We are not here. So everything I'm going to be discussing with you this morning is around what you can control, around what you have influence over. Let me have a student. It might be no matter disturbing you go. It might be no. Let me have a maid now. Let me have a maid now. It's my first year. Me, first year pẹ̀lú fime. Torí mo fẹ́ fọ́ etí ẹ̀ ni. Fortunately, it's my son. It's my son. Now listen, friends. Something just happened. An argument ensued between the two of us. And the next thing he did was to give me a very dirty slap. Forget about pastor now, we're friends. I'll just look at us as friends. The guy gave me a very dirty slap. Now listen to this. Immediately that slap landed on my cheek. Between the time it lands and the time I give my home, there is something called window of decision. Everybody say window of decision. Sometimes it is no more than 2 seconds. Sometimes 3. That thing says, should I respond or should I hold back? Self-leadership. Everybody, every action, every condition, every situation in our lives, in our home, give us that little window of decision. Daddy walked in, mommy served food, and daddy carried the pounded yam and dip it into the egusi and put it in the mouth, and there was too much salt. Between the time the pounded yam run down the throat to the tummy, and the time he speak harshly to the wife, there is a window of decision. Should I just calmly correct her, or should I just shout at her? Self-leadership. I don't know whether we're getting that. People who manage that little window of decision intelligently achieve more in life. It is not more than 3 seconds, sometimes 4. What should I do? That judge just comes and say, give you, you're not that here, but show me go now. So I return a bow. And Yoruba has a proverb. When you do a koda be tadagbeyin. The reply, the response is always lomo ba ṣubú lulẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ráìdá o. Ó kàn ṣubú lulẹ̀. Nọ́mbà gbé handcuff dé. Nọ́mbà ní mo ti pààyàn. Self-leadership. I misuse the 3 seconds. The 3 seconds where I supposed to say, ọmọ kí wá lóde tó nà mí. Listen, ìwà òmùgọ̀ ni o. But I want to tell you, I want to repeat that when you fight for your right and you destroy your testimony, you are a fool. To fight for my right is to say, bah, you want to bat here. You will win the war, you will lose the friend. You will not only lose the friend, you will lose integrity. You will not only lose integrity, if anything happened to him because of your slap, you will lose your time in prison. Self-leadership. I'm talking this morning about this circle, and I want you to please come along. Let's go now. God bless you, my dear. Let's go now. My media, let's go. We have self-awareness. Anytime you talk about self-leadership, it begins with self-awareness. Everybody say self-awareness. Ability to understand who you are. Who is Taiwo Opajobi? Who is Christopher Adorito? One great philosopher says, man know thyself. You cannot do self-leadership the way it should be done if you don't have understanding of who you are. And please, ladies and gentlemen, understanding of who you are means that you know your strength. There are so many of you seated here today. You know your strength, but you don't know the weaknesses. You must know where you are weak. The blind spots, as we call it in leadership. You must know your values. What are those things that are important to you in the achievement of your goal in life? Honesty is important to me. Timeliness and punctuality is important to me. Prudency is important to me. Love is important. Transparency is important. These are my own values. You must know your own. What are your values? Things you cannot bend for any reason. I can't bend honesty for anything. What are your opportunities? You see, when you analyze these four, ladies and gentlemen, you have understanding of who you truly are. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your value, your opportunity. What a golden opportunity that you are a student of SQI at this time. A golden opportunity. A golden, I say it with all my mouth. A golden opportunity. Thank you for celebrating SQI. Director said, our reverend is not a tech person. Oh no, you community tech. Mo fẹ́ gba form. Mo fẹ́ ṣe ó ní dáàdi olórí yín ti kún nǹkan tẹ́ ń rò ti pọ̀. I was just going home that day and I was laughing. Sorry, ìkún tòótọ́ ni. Know your strengths. Know your weaknesses. Know your values. Know your opportunity. Avoid what? Avoid self-pity. Self-pity will not take you anywhere. It will leave you in comfort zone. That is what self-pity does. I just told you a few minutes ago that I lost my father when I was 1. I'm a twin. My twin sister is in Lagos. If self-pity had taken over my life, ọmọ tó wáyé pé wọn náà dẹ̀ ní bàbá ń sìn, ìwọ náà bá máa ṣe bí adérìntọ̀ òun ló yọ ọkùn tó jókòó yìí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ dán tí gbogbo ẹ̀ kì tí gbogbo ẹ̀ dán yìí, ìwọ náà bá máa gbádùn bí adérìntọ̀ ìgbà tí bàbá rẹ̀ dẹ̀ ti kú. I will now enter into the comfort zone and I will be caged there for life. I wouldn't have been here to speak with you. Self-pity. You don't pity yourself. You dust off all the bad news and you move on with your life. That is what we do here. This is very important. Values. 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 And I want to beg you in the name of the Lord, develop, raise value for yourself. Just pick 3, 4, 5 things that you will not bend for anything. Like I just told you, honesty, punctuality, excellence. I just love these ones. These are things that I work with. Teamwork. If you see me work with people, I just love it. I just love it. I'm the head of the church by the grace of God, but I have 18 pastors working with me. And they are working, they are doing their work excellently. I love teamwork. I talk about it everywhere. These are my own values. What are your own values? I have a pastor, holiness, excellence. You know, these are his values and I love it. He worked towards it. Ladies and gentlemen, self-awareness. If anybody asks you now to introduce yourself, how will you introduce yourself? This is not part of the talk, but let me just digress for 2 minutes. If you have opportunity to introduce yourself, don't just say, I'm Taiwo Okpajobi. Introduce yourself. May we meet you. Those two are not the same as what is your name. Am I communicating? Where they ask you what is your name, I am Taiwo Okpajobi. But when they say may we meet you, you have been given express permission to add 1, 2, or 3 things to your name. Taiwo Okpajobi is my name. I pastor University Baptist Church. I'm into leadership development and I love young people. Has that taken me 1 minute? It has not. During the conference, somebody is already listening there. During the break, he will just walk up to you and say, when you were introducing yourself the other time, I heard you talk about youth. That's what I do too. I came in from Canada. Can we exchange? That is what happened. That's what happened. You introduce yourself with your strength. Just add 1 or 2. You have weaknesses, you don't introduce away weaknesses. It is when the friendship is now built and the relationship is on and I can trust him, I will now begin to talk about my weaknesses so I can receive help. Is self-awareness clear? I'm going to take question later on. Number 2, self-determination. Self-determination. If you are going to operate self-leadership and you're going to do it and do it well, you must be self-determined. Self-determined. Somebody will say, ní SQI, wọ́n ti encourage èèyàn. O jẹ́ má dúró the encouragement. You've got to give yourself encouragement from within. Encourage yourself, motivate yourself, challenge yourself. And that begins with building I should attitude. Everybody say I should. I should do this thing. I should do this thing. I should be able to do this thing. That is where growth begins. That is where growing mindset begins. It will now advance to what? I can. Oh, yeah, say. The two are not the same. I can do that thing. It will now advance to I will. And it will end at a man who is operating at this level is unstoppable. Am I communicating? Once you get to this level, the coding is you are just bugging and bugging. Ṣé bugging náà lẹ́mọ̀? Ó kò ṣáà ń rí bọ́ọ̀gì ní gbogbo ẹ̀ kò ṣáà jọra wọn. But once you are here, you will say to yourself, this thing must, it must. You are no longer at should can we. You are now at it must be done. That is a man that is unstoppable. What we call mind talk in this place. In some other place they call it mind shift. When your mind shifts from I should to I must. Ability to see the goal as something that is dear to your destiny. I must be able to do this. I must do it. I don't know the assignment that is in your hand given to you either here or somewhere else and you've been struggling. I want to beg you to just develop this attitude. It's a personal determination. What comes from outside is called motivation. Everybody say motivation. What comes from inside is called inspiration. I'm talking about inspiration now. Inspiration does much more than motivation. Company will say for all our staff, we want to give them car loan. Car loan is a motivation. When you begin to give car loan to staff, you are going to give it to somebody who does not need car loan. I mean, does he need car loan? He came here with car now. So companies sometimes give motivation wrongly to those who don't deserve. So they will collect it. They will collect it, but it won't do anything to them. When you touch their heart, when you move them from inside, it is called inspiration. It does much more. And how do you do inspiration? Just understand what his need is. As this man is seated, car may not be his problem. Car may not be his problem. Invite him to the office and talk personally. He will now talk about what he dearly think about since January that he has not been able to get. He said, and then is that all? Lori accountant money come for any check. Tó bá gba check lọ́jọ́ Monday. Tó bá débi iṣẹ́ ní ọjọ́ Tuesday. A máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn bí wèrè ni. A máa dalẹ̀ rú gidigidi. I beg you in the name of the Lord, do this. Avoid what? Does anybody want to tell me something about negative self-talk? What does it mean to talk to yourself negatively? Negative self-talk. Anybody? Too difficult. Too difficult. I can't. Not possible. Not doable. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I love that one. I'm not good enough. I'm poor. It's not for people like me. This negative self-talk. Negative self-talk. You wake up in the morning, you want to take your bath and you carry your bucket to the well and you are drawing water. Do you know that people think about that? Negative. You can say do. The management invites you to the office and send you to Ibadan, one of our branches in Ibadan, to go and deliver. But if I want to motor, hey, motor deli accident ba. Kéèyàn kàn forí gbálẹ̀ kó kàn kú. Negative. That mind need deliverance. And I want to beg you, if you have that type of problem, SQI is not only teaching you about technology, you can walk up to them and have some help. Excuse me, daddy, mi ò mọ nǹkan tó dé, mo ṣá máa ń ronú negatively ni. Mo ṣá máa ń ronú, tí n bá kọ exam, màá máa ronú F, tí n bá ń travel, màá máa ronú accident, tí mo bá lọ propose obìnrin, màá máa ronú èso. I want you to deal with that. Let's go. What's the next thing? Self-discipline. Self-discipline. The first one is what? Understanding who you are. Number 2, have the right mindset. The right mindset. Face every task with the right mindset. The mindset of I can, I will, I must. Now, self-discipline. Let's take it one by one. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is important. In fact, you see this one, I can spend the next 30 minutes on it. The reason why some lives are not moving between January and December is because some don't know what they want. Some know what they want, they don't know how to plan for it. If I want to embarrass somebody here now, I will invite you out and I will give you this scenario. You are traveling out of the country, and as you enter the plane, you find yourself seated with Baba Adeboye. What will you ask Baba? You go for a camp. You go for a camp meeting. And it is 2 people in a room. And as you step into your room, they pair you with Dangote. What will you ask Dangote? Listen, please listen. You don't begin to prepare your mind for what to ask when you are already in the situation. You prepare it now. Reverend yìí ń sọ ó mọ̀ lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi lọ́jọ́ kan. Wà wá prepare mind such that when it happens eventually, you are not scratching your. Baba Adeboye lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi. Johnny BC US. That's a long hours. Excuse me, mi ní bèrè 200,000. Mi ní bèrè 1 million. In fact, mi ní bèrè owó. There are things that are more valuable. Plan what you want. Another word for that is set the goal. Set the goal. I need a car next year. It's a wish, not a goal. Am I communicating? If it remains at the level of a wish, it will remain like that till the year end. How do you turn a wish into a goal? I need Highlander 2017 edition of not more than 18 million naira before July 2026. Is that making sense now? That's what they call goal. I'm talking about plan what you want. If you want it and you just say it without time, cost, and whatever, it remains a wish. I want a car next year. It is not a plan. There must be a date. There must be a month. All those settings must answer the question when, why, what, and who. Who is going to be involved? Who will help me? There must be a name of automobile company attached to it. I'm getting married next year. Is that a wish or a goal? That's a wish. Who wants to turn it to a goal for me? I have a prize for you. You can do it intelligently. If you can do it intelligently, I have a prize for you. turn that wish to a goal. Oh yeah, please come, please come. You are not celebrating him. We want to turn that wish into a goal. What's the name? Balogun Enoch. Are you married? I won't ask the next question because I wanted to say, is the sister here? Don't let us go into that. Can you turn that to a goal?
So, anytime I plan for a goal, I break it into 5 aspects. Number 1 is what? Specify. I'm just beating fast. Specify with number 1. Number 1 is what? Then the second one is how are you going to get it? You break into specific steps, like 5 steps. How? Then for this goal, what kind of lady would I want to get married to?
Okay.
I'm thinking of not just about the body, but about the mind and the things we want to achieve.
What that means is that if you have a wig of 300,000 and the brain is 20,000, this man will not be available for you. That's the meaning. How can you cover a brain of 20,000 with a wig of 300,000? It doesn't work.
So
This man is not available. Right.
So you go to the second aspect, which is how. How are you going to get this lady? Most people wish for ladies that are beyond their level, whereas they're not focusing on themselves. So if you want a lady that, like, if you have a list of what you expect in a lady, you yourself will become that list. And that's the first thing. Then the second one is that you start being in places where you're going to find people like that. You cannot be in school or in like a marketplace and expect to find someone like that. You must see them in conferences, in network gatherings, and the rest. So
Please celebrate him. How to discover a great talent. That's a difficult one actually, to turn marriage wish into a goal. But honestly, it can still be done. The meaning of who you want to marry, it means you need to have a projection as to when. August 2026. A lady walked up to my office and said, Reverend Mokoniki wants to free sir. And let me preach lọ́jọ́ wedding mi o. Mo ní Joy lórúkọ ẹ̀. Mo ní Joy, o tí mú ọkọ tó fẹ́ wá. Ó ní daddy, ó ní mi tí lọ́kọ. He has got nobody, she has got nobody to marry. She just came to book the preacher. So on the day of wedding, I traveled down to Lagos to preach for the wedding. I stood on the pulpit and I said, Joy, ṣé kí n sọ àròrọ̀ tó wà láàrin mi àti ẹ̀, ó kàn bú sẹ́rìn. Pé ọmọ yìí mi gbọ́dọ̀ mọ́ wà fún bí ẹ o, toró ti búùkù mi kó tó rí ọkọ. You want to be the best engineer. How do you do it? How do you set the goal? You want to build a house next year. How do you set the goal? Listen, I want you to move from the level of wish. All your crazy New Year resolution, don't do it this year. It doesn't work. New Year resolution does not carry what goal setting need. I want to plant a church. I'm a pastor. I will need to choose the area. I will need to choose the cost. I want to train my workers in the church on evangelism. I need to choose the cost. You are in school, you want to come out with first class. Set it as a goal. Set it as a goal. Who want to set that as a goal for me before we move out of this? I want to move out of this now. I want to come out with first class in SQI. A goal. Anybody? Please come. Please come. Come. Celebrate him.
Good morning, sir. My name is Ishola Emmanuel. So, coming out with first class in SQI, I would say one of the things that I need to look up to is, okay, what is the curriculum and the scope of what I'm going to cover throughout the duration.
I want to buy a car next year. A wish. Are we together? I want to turn that to a goal. The goal now is I'm buying a Toyota Highlander 2017 edition before July 30th, 2026 at a cost no more than 18 million. Is it clear? The car is specified. What do you want? Toyota, very specific. Have you heard about smart go before? Specific. So when I go to the market, I will not go to the section of no, I won't go to Honda. I won't go to Mercedes because the mind is set on Toyota Highlander. I will go to the section where they say Toyota Highlander, and I will begin to look at 2017 edition. You are focused. You are focused. No distraction. When the automobile man says, oh God, this Benz is no, never worry. Go setting help you to say no to what is not within your plan. I'm setting a goal for marriage, and I've chosen the kind of woman I want to marry. Honestly, if any woman walk in other than that plan, I can say no. The reason why most of you don't know what to say no to is because we have not defined what you need to say yes to. So, I want you to follow that format if it is possible. I'm buying a Toyota Highlander Jeep 2017 edition, not more than 18 million before July 30, 2026. So the goal of first class, I want you to set it now.
Okay.
Following that format.
Okay, I want to have a first class in my web development course.
Beautiful.
And this course is going to be ending by about July.
Beautiful. Please celebrate. When you fix the date that thing will end, extra semester, extra session is already cancelled. Because failure is what will make me to stay here longer than July. I will not allow it. I don't know if I'm communicating.
The course needed to achieve this goal involves me completing all the projects I need to complete on time, putting in the best effort, meeting with the necessary people that have more knowledge than me in those aspects, and instructors able to.
Please celebrate this man. Celebrate this man. Celebrate this man. The Lord bless you. The name again? Emmanuel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody say plan what you want. I want you to go out of this seminar today, go draw some plans. You can come and show to your leaders. Just come and show them. It will not be perfect. The first draft will not be perfect, I can assure you. But with their help, you will just see it coming out, better. Coming out better. I want to have a first class next year. It's going to cost you some hours of sleep. You may need to wake earlier than you are waking up now. You may need to sleep later than you are sleeping now. All of those must be incorporated into the plan. By going to bed 12 instead of 10, waking up 4 instead of 7. You will put them, all of them there. Now, after you have done the plan, what do? Some people end it at the level of, they will plan and drop the plan. It will not fulfill itself. For those who are Christian in the house, there is a story in the Bible. We call it the story of the prodigal son. The prodigal son said, I will rise up and I will go to my father. And I will say to him, Father, I've sinned against heaven and earth. I'm no longer worthy to be called your. After rehearsing those things, the next verse says, and he got up. Listen, in that story, that statement is the most important. That statement is the strongest of them all. It is not difficult to say, I will go to my father. Every fool say it. But it's only the intelligent, the life achiever, the transformation, seeker that says it is time to. He got up and he went. Please start what you plan. After you have drawn the plan, step out. The plan will not fulfill itself on the pages of paper. Tell your neighbor, say take action. Say take action. Now write this down very quickly. All action may not lead to success, but there is no success without action. All actions may not lead to success, but there is no success without. Number 3. Let's read it together. Do you see the progression? Are you seeing the progression, everybody? The first one is what? In fact, if I want to start with first one, I will say know what you want. Know what you want. Plan what you want. Start what you plan. Finish what you start. There are people who have this problem. The problem of finishing. Their lives are filled with a lot of abandoned projects. They will start this, abandon it. Take up this, abandon it. I know there is somebody here listening to me. All the books that we have been reading since January, you stop at chapter 2. Mommy, ready? You stop at chapter 2. You pick the next one, you stop at chapter 3. You never finish a book from cover to cover. You console yourself. Aṣíwájú máa review fún àjọ. Kí la ń kà? Òun ti kà tán, ó kàn máa summarize. Mo dẹ̀ láì gbogbo yẹn tó bá rí bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí tó tún máa ń fi àwọn example ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tó máa ń fi sínú ẹ̀. Àmọ́ láì gbogbo yẹn mi ò ní láti kà yókù. Tell your neighbor, finish what you start. I want you to say to yourself, next year 2026, I'm going to be a finisher. Whatever I start, I'm going to finish it. My director, ibi táwọn èèyàn ti ń kú sí o. The last time I came, I don't know whether last year or the upper year, I gave you an illustration in this place. That there are natural starters. There are natural finishers. Am I communicating? You still remember? Let me have 5 people very quickly. But I want to get married by next year August. So I walk up to this beautiful lady and I told her, I like you. And I made a proposal. I waited the first month, the second month, the third month. Yeah, I have wasted time like that. If you are not to me the answer, or to them. No. The question you want to ask is, you have failed. And I will say, no, I have not failed. I've never proposed before, but I've tried it now. When I'm going to make the next proposal, starting afresh, I'm starting from last experience. Yeah. Is anybody following me? Yeah. So in goal setting, you don't fail. You don't fail. It is not the achievement of the goal that is the issue. It is what you become while you are trying to achieve it. People get scared setting goals because of failure, and we say failure should be the reason to set goals because you can't go fail. So learn from what you finish. I've finished my exam, I've submitted my paper to my lecturer, and they called me to the office and they said to me, you got 58. 58 is not an excellent result. I will now need to interact with my professor. I will leave his office in better spirit. Learn from what you finish. We call it autopsy of success and autopsy of failure. Everybody say autopsy. Autopsy. What is the meaning of autopsy? Autopsy is can happen. We use it in the hospital actually. When someone dies, they will say, let us carry out autopsy. The essence of autopsy is to know what killed him so that it will not kill other people. Are we together now? For those of us in leadership, we do it too. You organize a mind talk like this, and from beginning to the end, it was so successful. The team must sit back and say, let us evaluate. We call it autopsy. Autopsy of success. Why did we succeed? this thing. Autopsy of failure. Where did we miss this? If you don't do it, you can't advance. Let's conclude with the last one. The last one is what? Self-appraisal. 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 Under self-discipline, what are you supposed to avoid? Avoid wishes. Instead of wishes, what are you supposed to do? You set goals. Avoid overconfidence. Is that okay? And avoid distraction. My goal is to buy Toyota Highlander. When I get to a automobile company, I won't go this, I won't go this, I will go to where Toyota is. Avoid distraction. Avoid distraction. Let's round it up. Self-appraisal. Self-appraisal. After you have done self-awareness, self-determination, self-discipline, you do appraisal. You evaluate yourself. I'm going to rush that because it is just a very simple concept. That concept is saying when you do something, appraise your performance. That's all. Appraise your performance. That's the meaning of the last one. Progressive mindset. Do appraisal. The year is ending already. You need to sit down and appraise your life for 2025. And under that, we say there is the need for self-honesty. There is the need for feed forward and feedback. Let me explain feed forward and feedback. Feed forward is what you tell yourself before you begin a project. Feed forward. Feedback is what you tell yourself after you have completed the project. Feed forward. Instruction you give yourself or that people give you at the commencement of an assignment. Feedback is what you get after you have done it. The two are very important. Very, very important. Give yourself detailed instruction at the commencement of every project. The last one, success and failure management. I've explained that. That's why I was talking about autopsy. If you don't manage success very well, it will get to your head. And it will distort the work of tomorrow. There are some people who are still in the euphoria of the A they got in February 2025. They wrote an exam in February, they got A. Even in the Bible says, carry the ashes that is in the, in the pot away, so that the fire can burn again. Every success of yesterday should be treated as past, so you can face tomorrow with determination of another success. Life is full of responsibility. Take responsibility for your life. And finally, avoid self-deceit. Don't deceive yourself. Avoid blame game. Avoid what? Don't blame anybody for what happened to you. That is, in a very nutshell, very concise form, what self-leadership is all about. Self-awareness is number one. What's number two? Self-determination. Number three? Number four? My director, I'm stopping here.
Can we make it better? Let's make it louder. That is life transforming. New life transforming. I want us all to say thank you, sir. Say it louder, say thank you, sir. Right, that's so much investment. So much investment. And we promise you it will never be a waste, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Can we have our seat as I give a quick summary of everything we've learned? Are we doing any other thing aside after this? And as we're good. So a summary of everything we've learned. What I just wish to tell you all is that the way I handle things like this, I will find where I am. And I will now look at where I need to be next. For example, under self-awareness, am I at the level of when they say, what can we meet you? Am I at the level of my name is so, full stop? Is that all you are? If I notice that, then I will start working on my strength, to know my strengths, my values, and the opportunities I have. Then that will make my can we meet you better. So that should be an assignment for every one of us. Go and know about your strengths and know how to put it together. I think they do that a lot on lead level. You have so many things you desire to do, but you lack the motivation to do it. How do I get to I can from I should? How do I get to I must from I should? And the third one for self-discipline. Am I good at planning, but bad at starting? So in short, in all of these things, revisit it again. I will ask for the media to please, if that is permitted, sir, to drop the slide. Very good. Drop the slide on the group so that everyone, if you have missed taking note, you can revisit the slide. Part of motivation and inspiration. If you are always going about looking for someone to motivate you, the best you can be is like a towing vehicle. I've never seen a towing vehicle moving at 120 km per hour. They move so slow in life. And every other vehicle that are driving, that the driver is inside, is always going past vehicles that are. So the person say, well, if you don't bring Davido and the likes, they will not come. So they needed motivation. So the musicians are just the motivator to make them come and get what they actually need. So which means they have been missing it for years until a musician came. They will surely be moving slowly. Yeah, that's certain. So find a way to get motivated by yourself. Don't be a towing vehicle. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Can we have a better round of applause? Thank you for helping us sum that up, and thank you, Daddy Opadobi. We are so glad to have you. Thank you so much, sir. Is it possible we take just a few questions because of our time? Maybe 3. We don't want to. So if you want to ask a question, just start coming forward. Don't wait. Just come. Can take 3. Do you have one more? Okay, I think we have the number already. And if we are having questions online, I'll try to monitor from here as well. Okay.
My name is Stephen Hallelujah, and thank you very much for that impactful session. The question I want to ask is, how do we subsidize failure, knowing that failure is part of success, but how can we make it that our failure is guided and with minimal cost? Thank you.
Please, media, can we get another mic? Okay, I think we can take the 3 questions together.
Alright, sir. I'm Victoria. I don't really know if you made mention something.
Use the mic.
You made mention something called priority, and these are okay. Thank you. Priority, and this has been on my mind for months now because I'm a student of English. I'm striving to have first class in school. And I also love tech so much since my JSS3 because of SQI announcement I heard on radio. Now, studying at SQI, I want to have first class in school. And I also want to stand well in this tech because this is what I love. So, and my question here is that I don't know if I'm overthinking this or I'm being confused about this called priority. Because I do not want to waste my parents' money, and I'm also on scholarship here in SQI. I will also want to, and because of things I love. So I don't know, this case of priority in that state, I don't really understand.
Yes, thank you. My name is Ugolu Ojo. My question goes thus. When you were speaking on self-awareness, you talked about knowing your strengths, your weaknesses, and then you started an example of if you are to meet a Dangote now, or a Bigate, or someone very influential, what question would you ask? So my question now is, how do we ask the right questions that will birth self-awareness and that will help us to lead ourselves better. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those questions. Thank you very much. Let's celebrate our friends who asked question. Let's begin with the last one. Is it walking away? He's going for... Okay. Oh, that's okay. The example of Dangote and Babawa Adeboye was not under self-awareness. It was under knowing what you want. Is that okay? I was challenging you that you don't start your year, you don't start your life without knowing what you want, in life. For those of us who are Christians, we read Bible and we have this story in the Bible where God went to meet Solomon and say, ask of me whatever you want. My challenge has always been, if we receive that type of blank check today, how many people will pass? Solomon passed excellently because he had a goal set. He became a king and he wanted to be the best. He wanted to lead well. So he needed wisdom to achieve that goal. So he was able to ask. If you start with self-awareness, this won't be difficult. If you know what you want in life, this won't be difficult. I've been to several places. And when you go, for a meeting like this, at the end of the meeting, if I have the opportunity to interact a little before going, you will always see people say, Daddy, can we take picture? Daddy, can we take picture? The question running through my mind is, after picture, what next? I can give 100 people opportunity to take picture with me. But the question is, after picture, what next? What will my picture do in your phone? That's the question. And in the midst of Daddy, can we take picture? You will see somebody walk up to you and say, Daddy, mo ti ń wá láti rí yín látọjọ́ yìí. Mi mọ̀ bóyá máa fún mi appointment. Mo fẹ́ wá rí yín l'office. And you book appointment right there. That to me looks a little better than, Daddy, let's take picture. I'm not asking you to book appointment when you don't need me. I'm not asking you to book appointment. If picture is what you need, honestly, it will always be available. But I'm saying that rather than taking picture with Baba Adeboye, than taking picture with Dangote, and you post it on your, Instagram, you say, we are cooling out. I'm cooling out with Baba. No, we can cool out, but after cooling out. So before you meet Baba at all, have at the back of your Oluwa, if you bring me face to face with this category of people, have it. It's not even a question of Baba or Dangote now. Just put that class. If you bring me closer to these people, you have your director. Some of you will not enter his office until you graduate from this place. You will not enter his office. It's not right. Just make up your mind that ọjọ́ kan mo fẹ́ lọ sí ọ́fíìsì bàbá kí n kàn tiẹ̀ lọ gbé wọn lẹ́nu jó kí n béèrè àwọn. I want to add some question, tough question that make life better. Báwo lẹ ṣe tẹ́ fi débi tẹ́ dé? Don't meet Baba before you think of the question. That's how to do it. And the question you are going to ask depends on where you are going in life. What do you want to become? What are the obstacles on your way? It is those obstacles that form your question. Excuse me, sir. Assuming somebody wants to become a great tech in Nigeria, and this thing happen. How can that person navigate? You have the question in your mind before you meet it. So my response to the last question is, please, I can't you. The reason is because I don't know where you are going particularly, and there is no blanket question. You find out where you are going, define it, know the obstacles on your way, make those obstacles your question when you meet people. Be inquisitive. When you meet people, ask questions that are in line with where you are going. Number 2, somebody was asking about priority. English students, you are, in SQI combining the two. You want first class in school, you want first class here also. How do you go about it? Self-awareness. There are some of us who can multitask. You can take 2, 3 together without any problem. Under self-awareness, you will understand that by the time you analyze yourself. And may I add this to it? If you want to do self-awareness and you have done your own spy, do you know you can meet people? Excuse me, we have been working together in the last 15 years. Dr. Adenito, be very honest with me. I will not fight you. Can you tell me what you know about me? You don't ask your friends that type of question because your friend will not want to hurt you. You ask somebody who is a little higher, who have nothing to lose by being honest with you. He will be down to hurt with you. I observed this. I've told him once what I observed. Minisoni bamba. We need him around for a long time. So, could constant check-up. Meet somebody, let the person analyze your life and tell you, by the time they tell you, the way I'm looking at you, I've seen you juggle, 3 things together and you have done it perfectly. If you don't face this English and SQI with fear, honestly, you are going to come out excellently. Remove fear from your mind. Face it, seriously with determination. You are going to come out excellently. However, listen, ladies and gentlemen, even if at the end of the day, you set a target of first class, and the first class couldn't, be given, and you come out with a 2-1, you have not failed. We are saying that you aim at the sun. If you can't hit the sun, you will hit the moon. That's what we're talking about. It's better than for you to enter into academic without a plan. That's what we're talking about. I get first class in my English in school, or I get first class in SQI. My English in school give me 2-1. 2-1 is a fantastic result, especially when you have put in your best. So, my dear daughter who asked the question, I want you to please remove fear. I can see fear. You are afraid. There is a little fear in your heart concerning you. Just pull the fear out. I'm the owner of my admission in Lautech. I'm also the owner of this decision to come to SQI. I'm going to give it my best. But whatever happens at the end of the day, I will take it as God's plan for my life. That's how to live life. That's how to live life. You have set the goal, you have put in the effort, whatever comes at the end of the day, take it and move on with your life. Take it. The first question that was asked was on failure management. Failure management. How do you minimize failure? I made the statement, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. That person that asked that question, I want to remain very grateful to you. Because you see, when you go with the mindset of that statement literally, people can just go ahead and be failing anyhow. I want to thank you for asking the question, because it will help me now to clarify issue. You don't go about failing because somebody said failure is not opposite of success, it's a part of it. One could say failure or success no about failure. No. That's not the goal of this teaching. The goal of this teaching is that when you have put in your best, if you turn out poorly, don't kill yourself. That's the goal. That's the goal. And when you are saying that minimizing the cost of failure, in fact, that must be your aim. Aim number 1, I don't want to fail. However, if it will happen, I don't want it to cost me something that is irreplaceable. Some failure are irreplaceable. So you need to be very, very careful when you're handling such projects. I mean, a doctor wants to go into surgical room to operate somebody, and he just leave a seminar of this nature where they say failure is that will cost life now. That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. You cannot afford to fail in surgical room. Life is going. So when you are dealing with something that is that important, irreplaceable, something that is going to be life and death, that is going to affect your life decision, you are going to make a lot of consultation so that failure will not even happen at all. And if it will happen at the barest minimum. Make consultation. Some of you carry heavy load on your head. You need people's input, advice, and encouragement, and you don't go out. Please go out. 2 heads are better than one, especially 2 good heads. Walk out and meet somebody. Combine all of this together and put it in your. I don't want you to go out to fail because somebody says failure is no. Don't. Put in your best. Hate failure. Work against it. If, however, it happens along the way, don't kill yourself. That's what we're talking about. There is always another day. There is always a way to begin afresh. For those of you who are science students, most of the proponents of your theories failed, but they try again and they try again. What we are saying is, don't kill yourself because there is a mistake. Set up, go ahead and do it again. But if it is a project that is going to be so big that will cost something, make consultation. That's the reason why you have people around you. You are just coming into SQI, some people are in year 2. You are in year 2, some people are your lecturers, staff in the school. You can meet with them. You can ask them questions. They will guide you, and that will reduce the level of failure. Another thing is, I want all of you to participate in the book reading. 20 years and 30 years inside one book. You want to consume it and digest in 1 month. You won't remain the same. So I want to beg you, please join the reading club. Participate in the reading. And when you start the book, finish it. By the grace of God, we shall stay at the top in the name of Jesus Christ. Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
sir. So we just have 2 questions from our online audience. So I think you can take the 2 together.
Okay.
The first person said, sometimes it takes resources to achieve certain goals. How do we go about that when we don't have necessary resources on ground? That's the first one.
That is because when you say resources are many. It could be human resource, it could be material resource, it could be financial resource. Human resource are always ready-made. They are there. Most of the time when we talk about resources, we're talking about money. And I want to say to first, get the idea. That's number 1. Number 2, be crystal clear about it. Number 3, develop capacity to sell the idea to people. How do you sell idea to people? In future, I think we need to look at that. My mind talk people. Find a way to incorporate that. How do you sell vision? How do you sell idea? How do you pitch? There is a platform online where entrepreneurs come and they pitch to, I don't know how many of you follow them. They call it the Lion. The Lion. I follow the Lion every time. They just sit down and they say, my name is Tabo Pajobi, I'm the CEO of so and so. They will talk about the business, they will ask them what they want. And many of them have walked away with millions. As in millions. In fact, there was a particular lady that brought idea, and the panel was struggling to, I'm interested. This also, I'm interested. The 4 of them were interested in one person's idea. If you know how to pitch your idea, there will be people to buy into it. There will be people to buy into it. Number 2, at times we teach entrepreneurs how to start with businesses that does not require money, businesses that don't require money. You start with that and use that to raise money for the business that require money. You see a house they put for sale, and you walk in and you ask the landlord, I noticed that you want to sell that house. He said, Benny, be a little only 17 million. 17 million. Tabareni to very be 15 ko. Nìkan tí kò sí tí wàhálà náà àti ìgbàgbọ́ tẹ a nílò owó kíákíá tẹ bá rẹni tó máa ẹyọ ọ̀fọ̀ sí ìkúnbẹ̀ mo máa rí yín lóyún kọ́ṣẹ́ tó parí. Wọ́n gbé for sake, ó ti fi ẹnu ra ilé yẹn sílẹ̀, ó wá ń wá báyà káàkiri. I'm just giving us an example of business that you can start without money. If you're able to sell the building and you take your cut, the cut you take can start the vision that you are pursuing. Am I communicating? That's just one example. I can give as many as 5, 6, 7 of things that you can start without using money that will generate money for the main vision. A young lady starts something. She lost the father. She's a student in latter year 2, and she needed to do small business to help the mother, but there was no money. I had 2 options. Option number 1, give her money to start. Option number 2, teach her what to do. I said, can you teach? She said yes. And I gathered some families, about 4 or 5 families together. Ọmọ yìí máa wá teach àwọn ọmọ yín nírọ̀lẹ́ ní every day nírọ̀lẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi fún ní nǹkan tó yanjú dáadáa, because ó ń wá owó láti. She started teaching these children home lesson. And each family, I think they were paying 30,000 something. 5 families, 115,000 per month in LATEX student. Of course, that thing does not require 30,000. I explained her condition. That's why they paid 30. She gathered the money for the first month, the second month, and the third month, and she was able to start the business she wanted to start. So when you are talking about generating resources, there are quite a number of ways by which you can do that. So that is to answer the first question. The second question is on how to competition. I will not encourage you to do competition with anybody. Don't compete with anybody. The man you want to compete with, you don't know his source, you don't know his capacity, you don't know his grace. Grace has level. Don't compete with anybody. If you are going to compete at all, compete with yourself. You don't do interpersonal competition. Interpersonal. You do intrapersonal competition. Intrapersonal competition.
Join in this right room. So we have a couple of announcements for you before you go back to your classes. For today, please media, I need to show your work winners. But before we have the show your work, before we announce them, again, I mentioned this last month for those people that participated in the show your work and win. Some of you have been having issues with the link that you submit. Specifically, we are asking for your Airmeans account number. Some of you have been dropping OPay and PAMPay. By default, you are disqualified. So today, go and open an Airmeans account. Airmeans is spelled A-E-R-M-E-A-N-S. Open an Airmeans account. If the account you dropped is not Airmeans, number 1, you're already disqualified. So please ensure that you follow that. And for the November edition or December edition of the Show Your Work and Win, please let's have the winners. Okay, as I call their names, can you jam your hands together for them? So we have Adeoluwa Testimony from the Product Design Department Level 2. We have Ilufoye Matthew from Product Design again, Level 2. I mean, these people they are doing well. Jeremiah, there you go, Jeremiah Aderito, that was a typo error, from Java Department, Level 3. And we have Olubi Isaac from the Software Engineering Department, SQI Abeokuta Campus. These are winners for the November edition of the Show Your Work and Win. And they will be going home with 100,000 naira cash prize to be divided amongst the winners. Can we celebrate them? So congratulations. This can be you next month. This can be you. So please ensure that you also participate. You just need to post a work that you have done. Depending on whatever department you are, just post about what you have done on any social media and do tag SQI College of ICT. You can put hashtag I study at SQI, hashtag show your work, and all of those. And just tag SQI College of ICT. Ensure that you are following us on the social media handles, and also go to edu.sqi.ng/show your work to submit it officially. So from there, the team will follow up, and if you're lucky, you win. So the other announcement that we have for you before you leave here today, the first is we are having the final edition of the post-UTME program. It is of the screening rather, coming up on Friday, December 19th, 2025 by 10 a.m. So if you know anyone that could be a part of this, please share it with them that they can still register to study or to obtain a diploma degree at SQI College of ICT. The requirement is simple: have 5 credits in your O level, at least 5 credits in your O level, and score above 100 in JAMB. And even if you don't have JAMB yet, you can still come around. You will be told your way around that. And also, ND1 students are commencing their test today after Mind Talk. So please don't be too pumped up that you forgot that there is a test. And all year 2 students, this is for NID as well, all year 2 students are to meet with the CWES coordinator immediately after Mind Talk. All year 2 students are to meet with the CWES coordinator immediately after the Mind Talk. Did you enjoy yourself today? Did you learn a lot? Did you learn 100? Plenty. 120. That's good. So thank you for joining us for the December edition of the Mind Talk program. This is where we draw the curtain for the year. So when I see you next year, it's going to be 2026. I hope that you are bigger, you are better, you are stronger, you are wiser than you are now. Can we celebrate Daddy Opajobi and say thank you, sir, we love you?
Daddy ò fún wa ní òwe lọ́dún yìí. Mọ́tò ẹ̀rọ ní táyà mẹ́fà nílẹ̀. Ọlọ́gbọ́n ò ní sinmi, aṣiwèrè òwúlò. Oh my God, it's so nice. This is amazing, Jim.
Amazing. So thank you everyone. Enjoy your time in classes. Have a very wonderful